Grace, I'm going to start with you. Yep. How was it? Did you love it? Do you miss it? Have you recovered?
I would say I've recovered eating-wise. I've been eating everything. But that experience that everyone says, you know, that is going to be the best thing you've ever done. I will never do that again. It was honestly so much more... Brilliant, of course, I'm screaming again. It is so tough. And no one tells you how tough it is. But it was amazing to get so many new friends, meet Ant and Dec, and just wear my hair in plaits every day. It was sensational.
You were incredible. I have to say, it was... we have our WhatsApp group, and when we first heard you scream, we all could not stop laughing.
The best scream I've ever heard.
It's incredible.
Thank you. It's like I could be an actor.
You could.
Or an actress, yeah.
I would like to learn that kind of a
horror film, obviously.
Yeah,
if you're
and I didn't know I had
that.
it in me. All it took was a cockroach, and I just let it out.
What was the toughest thing for you?
I think the boredom and the hunger, because you'd sleep through the boredom and you'd wake up and still not know what time it is. So it's like, have I even slept an hour? It was really, really
And you know
tough.
what was great? You and Jane, our Jane, you finally got to meet.
God, Jane was there.
Because you hadn't met, have you, before that?
When I saw that woman falling from the sky, I thought, thank God, she was here.
An angel from the sky.
Yeah, she really helped me, though. Like, when I was getting a bit down in there, she would clock straight away and come and mother me. I called her my jungle mum. Yeah, she was lovely.
And she also gave you advice as well along the way, didn't she?
Honestly, because I was like, I love reading hate about myself online because I just like to make myself upset, and she went for me. She was like, you dare do that again, and we'll have words. And I thought, you're completely right. Yeah, she spoke a lot of sense
It was
into
a
me.
great group this year. Like, everyone seemed to get on.
Everyone
actually.
got on.
Yeah.
It was weird, actually. Yeah.
No, it was nice. I love it when it's like that.
And I
that's
think
what
it was
I was
such
scared
an
about.
eclectic bunch because everybody came from different... You wouldn't find the same fan group for all of those people. I feel like there was a real... I got to be introduced into people that I hadn't really known before. Dean, for example, I'd never really heard about him before, so I learned about people on the journey, if you know what I mean.
It was so interesting being in a jungle full of those people as well.
Did you know everyone, of everyone before you went in?
I'm not going to lie, I read the leaked lineup when I was on the plane, so I was, like, doing the Googling on the plane while I had Wi-Fi. So I sort of knew about, like, most people, but everyone was so much more interesting.
I was going to say, did anyone surprise you? Like, when you read about them, did you think, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get on with them, and then you were surprised?
I thought Jane, because when in the papers, they're like, you know, fierce woman who's strong, and I thought, oh, my God, she's going to hate me. She was the nicest person. Rev, obviously.
Yeah.
I thought, what are we going to have in common?
Absolutely.
Turns out quite a lot.
And Colleen was your jungle hair... No, Talisa was your jungle hairdresser.
Colleen would plait my hair every morning. Went to Colleen's salon.
Oh, wow.
She did a great job, especially with all the yellow extensions. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, everyone was just so friendly and lovely, and they'd go above and beyond for everyone in there. It was really sweet.
And I have to just say, you are the first person that's come out of the jungle that I've been so impressed has been honest about how hard and how you probably would never do it again.
Yeah.
Most people come out and go, best thing in my life, I'll do it again in a heartbeat. And you came out and went, never doing it again in my life, ever.
If you're going on next year, don't call me. Don't call me if you want some really motivational speeches, because I will terrify you.
Oh, bless you. Now, our next guest came third in this year's incredible series of I'm a Celeb and had to overcome a lot of challenges along the way, including that hideous fish bowl that neither he or any of us will ever forget, but it was his unlikely friendship with our Grace that really had viewers captivated.
Who's the most interesting person you've ever met?
I think I'm looking at her.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do say that to me, Richard.
I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Were you around during the war?
Which war? The Second World War?
Yeah, when was that? Yeah, I thought when you get baptised, when you go under, you see the light.
Yeah.
Or like God's like, thank you for that. Do you know, I thought there'd be a sign.
I'm so glad you've chosen us.
Please welcome Reverend Richard Coles.
That was an entrance then. That's the best one we've had.
Oh, put me back
That's a
out.
shame.
And you did it to show off to her.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I cannot tell you how much we loved this friendship. We've been going on to Grace about it all morning. What did it mean to you, the friendship that you had with her in that time?
Well, I went in hoping for a bromance. I just didn't think it would be with GK.
Yeah, no one expects that.
But the minute we met, I think we were on each other's wavelength, weren't we?
Yeah, 100%. When I got your lingo, I thought we are the same person.
When you realised also that I hadn't been born in the Second World War.
Yes, that was good to know. Yeah, I got my dates a little bit mixed up.
But we just...
Yeah.
Didn't we?
We did, yeah. And I was fuming when I had to leave you because I thought, who am I going to talk about all these things with now?
I don't know. Well, it was a lonely old hall without you, I have to say.
Of course it was.
I dreamt of you, Gracie.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Can we say that on live telly?
We've done it.
It's too late.
Yeah, not that sort of...
No, sorry.
So what GK was telling us earlier is you were really, really surprised to get as far as you did. And what was lovely for her when she came out is seeing just how much love there was for you in there.
Well, complete surprise to me. I mean, I thought I'd be out first, rightly.
You kept going, why am I still here?
Well, no, and then also I just assumed it was because people might be enjoying my friendship with Jinxie, as I call her, Jinxie Fish Guts. That I thought that maybe I was sort of piggybacking on her fans, and then you went and I was still there. I think, wow. Some mistake. I thought the app was broken.
You were so amazing to watch, and the way you took on those trials was absolutely incredible. I was so in awe of you because you did actually look, I thought, he's not going to keep this down. I've never known anyone pull so many faces trying to keep fish guts down or whatever it was.
It was really bad. I mean, the fermented herring was, I mean, and also... If you manage to keep it down, it's with you like kippers for the rest of the day.
I was going to say that. Do you feel sick all day?
It's worse than that because you burp it up and you can feel the cat flinches whenever you do that. And also, if you get it on your clothes, they go, well, have your clothes now, so you're going to wash them. And say, no, we're going to burn them. So it's pretty horrible, isn't it?
Goodness me. I mean, you've had such an incredible and varied career. Do you feel like there's something, I don't know, on the horizon which is yet another exciting career, like you two working together or something? You've done so many different things. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think the SAS thing for you and me is probably...
Wow. Do you imagine?
Yes, I can imagine.
Brilliant.
I said, what I'd love to do is just to take some trips to some interesting places with G.
A road trip thing would be brilliant.
I want to see your life. You see mine.
Finally, someone said that I can take her to the opera and she can take me for the jazzle.
The jazzle, yeah. And it's going to happen.
Oh, how I'd love to see that. GK, do you gravitate towards friendships with older people, or did this come as a surprise to you?
Usually I do. If I'm at, like, God forbid, a baby shower or something like that, I will go to the mums or the dads in the room. But when I heard you were coming in, I thought, we're going to have nothing in common. Yeah. I thought maybe I could talk about my spell in religion with you and we could bond. But as soon as you came in, and I remember you said to Maura, you're like, what are your fears? And she was like, spiders, what is yours? And you said, looking fat on TV. I thought, this is a man I can get on with. And we did.
We did, didn't we?
You were like my favourite person.
Sang you a lovely song to wake you up in the morning.
Oh, yeah, you can pack that in. You did,
And did you know that he was in a massively famous pop group back in the 80s?
My mum, before I went in, she said, listen to this. Put it in my face, and I was like, yeah, it's quite catchy, actually. And she went, you're in with him. And that was it. And I thought, right,
well... it was a bit sad, because when they did play my record, you're always going... Yeah, it's great. What's it?
Oh, the lyrics. I was like, I don't know the lyrics, but I can do the baby.
Well, there's only wah, isn't it?
Yeah, cool. I butchered your song for you in the Jungle Arms. And I feel
well,
like
you butchered everyone.
I did butcher. Yeah, I've left with no self-confidence, which is nice.
But do you know what you do have on this panel are fans? Because actually, you're a massive fan.
A massive fan. And I would like to hear the single, the duet, like Kylie and Jason Move Over. There's a Christmas #1 waiting to be made.
It would take us till next Christmas to make
it. Of course,
we could do it.
I wanted to ask, because you are the celebrity that's had the most food trials, I think, ever. I think you've broken some records there anyway. Did you... was the size of some of those amounts that they were expecting you to take on, was that, like, worse than the taste of them sometimes?
Yeah, there was Fishbowl Gate, when me and Cole, we got this fishbowl with 2 straws in, and it had everything in there, vomit, fruit, the worst
she
stuff.
Couldn't do it, could she?
Well, Cole took a mouthful, and I don't blame her at all, and I could just... And, you know, she's a trooper, but she said, I can't do it, and I thought, well, I've got to do it then. And I thought, I don't think I can, but I just kept on going. And I was singing Onward Christian Soldiers to myself. And, you know, you persevere, you prevail. And in the end, it had almost all gone, but it was everything I could do to not immediately lose it again.
And open him out to Anton Deck and do that whole business.
Yes, but if ever there was a time you would want to projectile vomit on someone, it would be on Anton Deck.
Absolutely.
So how's life been since you got out then?
Well, I didn't realise... Well, apparently, I'm a ledge.
You are a ledge.
But I don't know what a ledge is, because these boys came up to me yesterday, like kids, and they said, oh, you're a ledge. And I thought, is that good or bad? I don't know.
That's really good.
That's good.
You are a ledge.
Well, so I walked around. I went to Marks and Spencer's to buy, well, actually, some scamper pants or loungewear that Colleen told me to get. She's now styling my loungewear. And I got surrounded by these kids who said, oh, you're a ledge.
You're a ledge.
Oh, you
That's
are a
because
ledge.
you are
Yes.
the ledge that is Reverend Richard Coles. Brilliant.
Thank you.